You're watching the Kansas City Chiefs Report. I am your host, Harrison Graham. Let's get into a Chiefs versus Broncos preview in the AFC West. It's going to be a big one between Kansas City and Denver. Denver coming to Arrowhead. Kansas City sitting there with 4 straight victories. Chiefs heavy favorites early on in this one, a 10-point favorite. So let us know who you think is going to win. But we'll have a full preview, keys to victory, and all of that good stuff as well. Over-under just at 47 points, which isn't super surprising. Denver's offense isn't that explosive, and the Chiefs' defense has obviously played a whole lot better. This is a primetime game, Sunday Night Football, 8:20 Eastern, 7:20 Central Time at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Before we break down some of the X's and O's and get into some of my thoughts of this matchup, predict the score in the comments. Chiefs, Broncos. This will be the pinned comment on today's video. So reply right there. Let us know who you think is going to win and what the final score is going to end up being. I will give you my final score prediction at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. Chiefs versus Broncos score predictions. Let's get them right now. You look at the AFC West, this is obviously a monumental game, right? The Chiefs sitting there at 7-4, Chargers and Raiders and Broncos all at 6-5, based on tiebreakers. That's how the standings sit currently. But Denver with the win conceivably could move into first place here. So this is a kind of a swing game in the AFC West. If the Chiefs win it, they separate themselves a little bit. If the Broncos win it, okay, it's even more of a crowded race at that point in time. So this is a big game, as this is the first of 3 straight AFC West matchups for the Chiefs. Next week it'll be the Raiders. Week after that, Thursday Night Football against the Chargers. You look at these teams' last 5 games. Obviously, Kansas City just had their bye week in Week 12, but it's been a 4-game winning streak for Kansas City. 19-9 win over Dallas in Week 11. 41-14 win in Vegas in Week 10. Grinded out a win over the Packers in Week 9 and did the same thing against the Giants in Week 8. 4 straight victories for Kansas City coming into this one. And plus, we know Andy Reid is excellent typically coming off a bye week. For Denver, they won 3 of 4 as well. They're playing some good football. Hammered the Chargers this week 28-13. Had their bye week in Week 11 and Week 10. Did have that kind of ugly showing against Philadelphia, but a nice win against Dallas on the road, 30-16, and then took care of business against Washington as well. This is not a Denver team that Kansas City can afford to take lightly. They need to play some good football to make sure they take care of business, and I fully believe that they will. Guys, the holidays are here. Get this Chiefs hoodie for 50% off at chatsports.com/Chiefs hoodie. That's chatsports.com/Chiefs hoodie. This hoodie is flying off the shelf, so go ahead and pick it up now while they're still available for 50% off. We'll get that link in the live chat, the comments, and in the description. Chatsports.com/Chiefs hoodie. These deals don't last forever. Get it for $35 instead of $70, which is full price. 50% off. It's a great deal. It's a perfect gift this holiday season. And also, hey, join us for our live Chiefs vs. Broncos watch party Sunday, December 5th, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time. We'll be live for this matchup, so subscribe and turn on those notifications to join us for a live watch party. All right, let's get to some keys to victory for the Chiefs against the Denver Broncos. Number 1, you got to play turnover-free football. And I want to harp on this for a few moments here. You got to play turnover-free football against Denver because look at what the Broncos did against the Chargers. They took advantage of 2 Justin Herbert interceptions. One was a pick 6. The other one, they scored a touchdown off of it. 14 points off of turnovers against the Chargers. And we know that Kansas City, with Patrick Mahomes, has been a little turnover-prone this season. So if you're the Chiefs, play turnover-free. Play clean. Don't give the Broncos defense opportunities to give themselves some short fields for that offense. Denver's offense isn't that scary, so this is an opponent that if they're going to score on you, you want to make them drive the length of the field. Don't turn the football over. Play clean. If you have to punt the ball, but do not throw interceptions and fumble the football. Number 2, make Teddy Bridgewater beat you. Simple, right? Make Teddy Bridgewater beat you. That kind of ties into number 1. Make him, do some long drives and lead the Broncos down the field on having to throw the football. Look at what he did against the Chargers. Nothing special, guys. He only had to throw the ball 18 times. Now, he left briefly with an injury before coming back. But still, 11 of 18, 129 yards and a touchdown, and they won easily. That cannot continue against the Chiefs. You need to make Teddy Bridgewater throw the ball a lot in order to beat you. Why? Because the Broncos last week against the Chargers, how did they win? Defense and running the football. They had 33 carries for 147 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns in the win over the Chargers last week. Teddy Bridgewater didn't have to do much. They were able to overcome Drew Lock having to play for a little bit and throwing a pick because they just ran the football down their throats. You have to force Bridgewater to beat you. How do you do that? You slow down the run. Slow down the run, put the ball in Teddy's hands. The Chiefs will win this game easily if they are able to accomplish that. If not, it's going to be a little bit harder to beat this Denver team that's playing really well, especially on the defensive side of the football. But make Teddy beat you, and you're going to be in good shape. Do you trust the Chiefs defense as it stands currently? Type Y for yes. Type in for no. Let us know. Do you trust Kansas City's defense at this point in time? I feel pretty good about it, especially against a team like Denver. Type Y for yes, or you can type in for no. This isn't really a key, but this is just kind of a momentum thing. I think momentum is real in sports, especially in rivalry games. Mahomes and the Chiefs in general, they just own Denver. They really do. Over the past, 10, 12 matchups, whatever it is, Mahomes has never lost to Denver. He's 7-0 in these matchups, and most of the games haven't been particularly close. You look at his career numbers against the Broncos with that 7-0 perfect record. You remember his rookie year, his first career start came in Week 17 to beat the Denver Broncos, and he hasn't looked back since then. 68% completion percentage, over 1,800 passing yards. It's over 260 a game. 10 touchdowns against just 3 picks. Again, play turnover free, and a QB rating of over 100. Let's just call it what it is. Patrick Mahomes is Denver's daddy, as Chase Sr. would like to say. He absolutely owns the Broncos. If you looked up Denver Broncos on Wikipedia and next to owner, it probably says Patrick Mahomes because he has absolutely owned the Denver Broncos in this rivalry in recent years. Continue to be Daddy Mahomes, both off the field, of course, because he's a dad now, but on the field when he faces the Broncos, because if that continues, the Chiefs are going to be in a very good position to win an 8th straight against Denver under Patrick Mahomes. Who do you got in this matchup? Type KC for the Kansas City Chiefs. Type DEN for the Denver Broncos. Let us know in the comments who you got in this matchup. I've got a score prediction for you guys. I believe, I don't know if I've got it, Trace. I think I wrote it down. I've got the Chiefs winning, obviously. I can't remember what I put as my score. Here we go. Chiefs win it 31-13. That is my official prediction. I think this is a blowout. I think Andy Reid coming off a bye week makes this a very, very easy win for Kansas City, and it's 5 straight victories for the Kansas City Chiefs. They win it 31-13. Get your predictions in down below. And while you're at it, subscribe to us here at the Chiefs Report, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. We will continue to keep you guys updated with the latest Chiefs news, rumors, and a whole lot more. So subscribe, and of course, join us for our watch party on Sunday night.